Hey guys, it's Conrad Iacobellis for Park City Television on the red carpet for Ophelia. Ophelia is the female perspective of Hamlet, William Shakespeare's famous play. Let's go see who we can meet up with.
It's a project that I read the script many years ago, but it seems to have come of age right at the exact right moment. I definitely think that Ophelia is a character who's really intriguing in the play, but almost barely there. I adapted the script from a book by Lisa Klein called Ophelia, and it was a thrill to see that whole story come out and told from that perspective.
Yeah, I think it was a bold idea. Lisa Klein, who wrote the novel, then it was adapted by Semi Chalice and then directed by the lovely Claire McCarthy. Very female-driven group right there to tell this female-driven story, and I just thought that was a really fantastically good modern way to reimagine this story. I mean, Hamlet is in there. There's a love story at the center of it, but it's really about the coming of age and the creating of her identity, and not being defined by anyone, really. She's really creating her own spirit.
Hamlet is one of Shakespeare's most beloved plays, and really it's sublime, the things that he articulates in the story, and we wanted to be faithful to that, but also reinterpret that story and see it from a different access point through Ophelia's eyes. So it's really about thinking about what her experience would be as a sort of second status person within that realm. She's not highborn, she's a handmaiden, and she's privy to things that secrets and taboos that she wouldn't necessarily be able to talk about. So it's the access point of the drama is slightly different to the original, but we're still gleaning a lot from that, and hopefully it still has the passion and the themes of the original text, but experienced through the prism of her experience. Well, I think, an intention was to, I guess, contemporize the language a little, and to bring a fresh canvas. It's not historically accurate to Denmark. It feels like a little bit more of a pre-Raphaelite love child in a way. There's a lot of texture, a lot of colour, a lot of costume. There's big locations. It's quite gothic in its feel. And yeah, I think we wanted it to feel like young people could feel that they were invited into the story even if they didn't know Hamlet, that the themes and the story could connect to you even if you didn't know a thing about Hamlet. But I think that people who are aficionados and know the play really well, they can hopefully see the kind of, I guess, the delicious sleight of hand where you kind of go, oh, I know what you guys are doing there, and that you can see that we've laid it out on both, hopefully laid it out for both the experts and the people that are discovering it for the first time. And hopefully can go back, if young people can see how visceral and wonderful Shakespeare is, then they could maybe go back and rediscover the text.
It's a different Hamlet. It's a different, obviously it's a completely different interpretation of the story based in that source material. So I think what was intriguing about this, it's a different text, it's a kind of our own formation of the language. It's a beautiful script that Semi Chalice has written, so it's a kind of hybrid form of language. So that is the main difference, I'd say, in terms of the role of Hamlet. But no, sorry, that said, the main difference is that this is a story told from Ophelia's point of view, and therefore you kind of get more of a view of the social aspects, the social structure of the story, and therefore you kind of need to paint Hamlet in bolder strokes in terms of kind of how he facilitates Ophelia's story and what he says about kind of the way that the whole society works, I guess, and his role within it. Where the play, you get a lot about monologues about his internal feelings, where when you don't have time for that, you have to show it in a different way. He impacts the story in briefer moments, and so it's just about kind of knowing what those moments needed to be and how to get that across.
For more 2018 Sundance Film Festival coverage, keep tuned to Park City Television.